So earning 10,000, 20,000 per month is actually not a problem, but you are sacrificing your time and your mental health to do a job that you think you will love. Hey guys, I'm Jackson here. So today there is a very special topic I wanted to share with you guys for the longest period of time. But before that, let me get something to have it on my hand so that you guys don't leave empty-handed. So while moving office, I accidentally broke one of my trophy, and now it became my makeshift mic, or if you like to call it, a Sailor Moon stick also. Okay. The harsh truth of freelancers and how to transform it into a viable business. I'm making this video is not to let you guys know that I'm already made it, I want to teach you guys something. Contrast to that, I wanted to make this video to remind myself on how to properly run a business and not becoming a freelancer again. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Being a freelancer, especially in Malaysia, an artistic industry, we always have an abundance of resources to master our craft. You can go to YouTube to learn how to make videos, to learn how to do graphic design, but there is hardly any material to let you guys know how do you become a business out of that freelancer's trap. I'm gonna compile all the things that I've learned and archive it in this video. Turn your freelancer's career into a proper business in the coming future. So I'm breaking down this video into three parts. The first part is identifying a freelancer. The second one is exploring two pathways that you can go to become a proper business. And the third one is which pathway will be the best suited for you. In order to become a freelancer, there is always a motivation like this. Take me for an example. I saw an opportunity in making videos in the industry. I can do this video with this kind of quality with a fraction of the price. That happens to every single freelancer, and it is a pathway that you cannot skip. Working hard is your ultimate priority. That means make yourself available for 24 hours, 7 days a week. Non-stop working becomes a norm. Earning 10,000, 20,000 per month is actually not a problem, but at the cost of sacrificing your time. If you rest, you got no income. But some of you may say, becoming a freelancer is actually not that bad. You are actually converting your passion and your time into a career or an income. If you keep on doing your passion for monetary perspective, eventually you're gonna burn out and you're gonna hate the passion, and that is the worst thing that can happen to any freelancers. If you are a freelancer, the next thing that I'm gonna say is very important. It might change your entire career for the better. And I call it exploring your path beyond being a freelancer. Now, in order for you to grow as a business, there is two pathways for you. The first one is personal branding pathway, and the second one is corporatize your skill. Before I go into the topic, I'm gonna let you guys know what is the freelancer's trap. When you are so obsessed in doing what you are doing as a freelancer, you forgo all the luxury of having your own time in order to keep doing the job. So you will be very busy and you'll be very frustrated until a point where you will start hating what you are doing. So that is a freelancer trap for me. This two pathway is the ultimate goal of being a freelancer. And if you are not going down the path, you will forever stuck in the freelancer's trap. Personal branding path is where a freelancer convert the business into a personal brand. Let's take an example. So I'm Jen, Ginny Boy, even Namewee is very good in personal branding pathway. They have their own specific way of doing things already. It becomes their trademark. In order to achieve this pathway, you need to learn how to PR and you need to start getting the awareness for your own personal branding. If you don't go down this path, there's another path for you to go down, which we call it corporate. Being a corporate, duplication and SOP is everything. Consistency is always the key. You need to come up with a standard operating procedure for all your operation. When you are a freelancer, you have achieved a certain quality. Being corporate, how do you duplicate that quality for a lot of people to access that kind of result? Just take me for an example. A few years back, I can only make maybe 2 or 3 videos per day. And now Polymer Pictures can make around 10 to 20 videos per day without a single issue. We have found out a system to duplicate our quality in order to fulfill more of the client needs. That is the pathway of corporate. So in order for you to start exploring into the 2 pathways that I have just mentioned, you need to stop being hands-on and think from a business perspective. That's why a lot of people stuck in the freelancers trap. They are not willing to explore additional things or learn new skills. Like for example, how do you market yourself? How do you do PR? How do you social and network with other people? Or if you are going down the corporate path, how do you duplicate your effort? How do you manage your staff? And how do you firm up an SOP for your operation? And it's not easy, but it's doable. So how can you determine which one suits you better? You have to go back to the original mindset of why you become a freelancer in the first place. There's only 2 reasons why someone come out to do a freelance. Get recognition in the specific industry or the field. Earn as much money as possible for sustainable living. Should you be going for the recognition you wanted to be the industry leader? By all means, go for the personal branding because you will become the key opinion leader and that specific design will become your trademark. Imagine Sam Coder, Daniel Shifter, or even Name We. They are a very successful case of personal branding and they have become the market leader in their respective field. So if you want to corporatize your skill, become a corporate, you are treating the skill and the industry as a means for a business. So you need to start duplicating what works and what doesn't. Company like KF Design and even DZ Teaching, you cannot identify a single person or individual out of the company except the entire company as a whole. You are looking at a sustainable business where you can generate more and more income in the future, provided that you manage it right. So I hope this formula can help anyone out there who is watching this video, and I hope in the future Polymer Picture can use this as a guide to grow as a business and don't revert back to being a freelancer. We'll be releasing weekly videos like this to help people in the industry, especially freelancers, to grasp their value and their footing in this industry. So I'm Jackson, this is Polymer Pictures, and I'll see you again next time. Way more clear.